Liminality has many definitions, but one thing they all share is the quote-unquote transition from one space to another. Typically, hallways, sidewalks, or just a place in between major places. The concept of liminality is what made the backroom such a notable photo, as well as many others. Now, what if I told you that Thomas the Tank Engine had that same feeling, that same transitional space that invokes a sense of nostalgia, and perhaps even comfort? This is the liminality of Thomas the Tank Engine. Season 8 marked a visual shift in how the series would be filmed. Instead of using traditional film, they went digital. And this is one of the key features of what made the hit era so liminal. While it does look off, I think that it adds to the liminality of Thomas. Seasons prior had realistic yet artistic sets that kept you glued to the screen, and this is what the Renaissance tried to emulate. However, the hit era style is appealing in a much different way. In the promo images for the new Thomas series, specifically Season 8, you can see how fake a lot of the sets look and how lifeless the engines are. Clearly, it's now more toy-like, almost as if a kid made these sets. And that is also intentional, by the ways, but that's when I came to a realization. Thomas might be the only show to have this unique era of liminality mixed with childish wonder. Well, except for SpongeBob SquarePants. But essentially, it's nostalgia that captures the vibe of liminality perfectly. It's like a kid's room back in the 2000s. It perfectly harbors strong nostalgic feelings for a time that we will never see again. Looking at behind-the-scenes photos gives us more liminal spaces that rekindle a timeless look, stuck in the past and never moving. The hit era embodies the liminal feeling of the early 2000s, and that's something nobody in the fandom has really dived deep into. But as someone who's fascinated with these spaces, I see the appeal. The nostalgia for a childhood that will never be relived again is something to treasure, and that's why recordings of the past are so important, because we will never relive them again. And in that sense, the hit era is perhaps one of the most visually unique styles within the Thomas the Tank Engine series. Thank you for watching this short video.